So, we have our first report of the red line of death. It's obviously referring to the red ring of death, but this is, of course, the Steam Machine, which there has been a report now that someone has gotten the red line of death. If you don't know what this is, the red line of death is pretty much just a line that says that there's a hardware failure, and that hardware failure is the GPU. Now, because the GPU is built into the actual motherboard, you can't replace this. You can't fix this yourself. You have to send it back to Valve. You have to RMA it, and you have to get a new unit. So, is it a big deal at the end of the day? I would say no, because I do believe Valve would just replace it. Not really a big deal. But, what happens if this happens outside of your warranty? That's when things can get a little dicey, right? Obviously, this is only one report. We don't know if there's going to be multiple reports in the future. If this is going to be a tradition that happens, hopefully not. I highly doubt it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. As it says here in the little post, the Steam owner says their system died after 20 minutes of use, making it look like the first reported RLOD, red line of death. The console won't boot anymore, and according to Valve's support guide, the red LED pattern points to a GPU hardware failure. Since the GPU is built in the motherboard, it isn't easily replaceable, so the system will most likely be repaired or replaced under warranty. Which again, at the end of the day, whenever any piece of technology comes out, there will always be a percentage of that batch of units that have something wrong with them. It's usually a very, very small amount. There's 1 million units that get released. Maybe, 5,000 of them are going to have a problem. Whether the screen isn't correctly set up. I'm talking about phones here. Whether, the battery maybe isn't glued correctly to the exact standards that they're supposed to have. And most companies understand this. That, when you release, let's say you make a million of an iPhone or 1 million of whatever phone, there's going to be 5,000 at least, probably way more than that come back under warranty because there's a problem. I'm sure there's going to be more than one Steam machine that has a problem. Obviously, Valve's just going to have to take it back, replace it, give the consumer a new Steam machine. Right now, it's a very isolated issue because this is only one report. If this is a problem with the Valve Steam machines, we're going to find out very quickly as more and more reports come out. So we'll see how this all shakes out. For right now, it's a one-time thing. But, you never know. You never know with these type of stuff. It could be right now it's a one-time thing, and then as time goes on, this starts to become an issue over and over and over again. Kind of like, again, like the red rings of death with the Xbox 360. Some people got them right away. Over time, we realized what was happening was the Xbox 360 was overheating and literally frying itself. But not everyone got the red rings of death right away. Some people got them right away. Some people got them a month, 2 months, 3 months down the line. So, it is what it is. I hope this is not, something massive. Because at the end of the day, I don't wish ill will on Valve or the Steam machine. I wish it was cheaper. I wish it was more affordable. And I wish, more people could get it. But at the end of the day, I said my piece on the Steam machine. Don't buy it. Don't get it. And it's not because of this situation right here. It's because it's just not worth it. It's not worth the price tag of how ridiculous the price tag is. You could get so many better things for that money. So, for those who did get it, hey, here you go. It is what it is, right? So, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Bye.